All right, guys, good morning. What's up? We're going to skip the formalities and jump straight into it. For those of you guys on YouTube, remember that day trading is risky business. All right. So I'm watching at a couple of stocks. I'm watching at ATPC, which is apparently non-marginable. TNON, VMAR, and XXII. I'm gonna make sure my screen recording is turned on. And by the way, I do have to upload for yesterday. Pastor forgot to upload. Although I did enjoy watching Marcelo's live trading last night. Make sure to hit the recording there. Looks good. So I think OBLG from yesterday, it's still worth watching. Maybe not today, but tomorrow, right? As in Monday, in case the daily candle does make a new high. Something to keep in mind. All right, looks good, looks good. So ATPC again, non-marginable. Take a quick look at it here. We got pre-market highs clocking in at 335. Low of the pullback, 233. You know, I'm pretty sure by now Tim and some of the other guys have traded non-marginable stocks over their balance more than 3 times. So honestly, I'm not afraid to do it. If the stock is hot, I'm gonna just trade it. But I'll have to expect that there's gonna be some sort of repercussion, right? Like last time. 772. And I know I hate to be like flip-flopping in between. Should I not trade these stocks? Should I trade them? But I think it comes down to how strong it is. If it's like just super obvious and just the stock of the day, like SERV, the last one, or S whatever that stock was, I want to be paying attention to it, right? So a couple of levels I'm looking at here. We got 490 and then 596 for ATPC on the daily chart. The 200 EMA is way out of the way. Even 680 going back to July 23rd, worth keeping an eye on. Daily candle that pushed up and then got rejected. So we'll see how this one does. 490, 596, and then 680 is daily levels. Pre-market highs currently at 335. It's up 73%, and there's decent volume, 6 million shares. Now, TNON is the stock I'm most interested in. TNON, absolutely insane move here. I'm not sure what happened, what the news was, but incredible push to 129 and then back down. I don't think we'll be getting back to 129 today, but you just never know. We've seen some very crazy things, so sometimes you just never know. But I don't think we'll get there, but you know, we'll see. But definitely, can we see $16 again? Is that possible? Can we hold up our levels here at 11? And then is it possible for us to see 16, maybe $20, right? If this goes to 25, 30 on a nice bounce throughout the day, amazing. But for me, if we can just get to 16, 17, 18, that'll be spectacular for TNON, which seems like it might have had some news this morning and gapped up even more. Because if you guys remember, of course, yesterday we did trade this one, and we were able to do well in the first 5 minutes. So hopefully today we can see something out of it. TNON going to be my main stock on the watch list. Up 162% with about 6 million shares of volume. There's a 2-minute warning, and that's going to bring me into VMAR, the third stock I have on watch here. Pre-market high is up at 415. Low of the pullback all the way down here, 250. So the red to green, of course, you guys know what it is. We're going to be looking for the red to green throughout the first hour, if possible. Yesterday in the recap, I did mention, I want to stick around a little bit more. So even if I take the break, if I'm seeing resistance throughout the morning session early, I'll take my break, and I got to be a little bit more consistent throughout the remaining of the day. Now today, sadly, I do have to leave at 12 o'clock, regardless of what's going on. But um, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully everything works out nicely in terms of timing. But yeah. So VMAR 200 EMA at 1382 in terms of levels that are closer to us. Let's see. We got a ridge up there about 550 650. That's where we kind of started this pullback, and the 2 weeks of just red candles. So 650 perhaps an area to keep an eye on. So with about 30 seconds to go, it's another day for me to be disciplined, another day for me to be patient. I want to look forward to all the great opportunities that I know and love. I'll be starting out the day with TNON. It does seem like it'll have a pretty big range. We went from 1150 to already 1265. Let's see how this does. TNON, talk to me nicely. Allow me to have this dance. Oh, instant halt up perhaps. 64. Fair fill. I tried selling the ass. Pretty close. I'm going to try again. Oh, wow. Not bad. It might get halted up 1364. So I should have held that second entry longer. I took the 20 cents. It's going to jump up another 70 cents. So I'm going to miss out. ATPC. Well, I knew we could have seen some range, but that was definitely, it honestly felt a little thin, right? Like almost like pre-market trading there. ATPC seems like a rejection of VWAP. VMAR also moving up a little bit. $33 is the low for ATPC. VMAR also pulling back. Tight stop here for me, VMAR. EGIO as well. Well, it seems like it's a bit of an active morning here to start. VMAR I'm watching at over 80, looks decent. Can we continue? In a little higher there, so back out. And I want to sell every high fill entry soon, quick, fast. If it's not worth it. If it's on a dip and I'm in a couple cents higher, that's fine. But oh, come on. It's gonna come down all the way, which is fine. I'm gonna try one more time. Are we failing? Okay. Well, okay, not great there for VMAR. Pull back a little bit more than I would have liked to see, but you know, it still seems strong. It still seems strong. I gotta check this resumption time. It's coming up. $35 and 34 seconds. Mm-hmm. VMAR. It's gonna end up being decent, but again, as I mentioned, to pull back a little lower than I would have anticipated there. Thought 79 was good. We had 67. And I did buy 85, which was too high. Fair trades. Resumption is 20 seconds. Or, yeah, well, no, about half a minute plus. OBLG, TNON, EGIO. There's a lot of stuff moving here. Sometimes you just gotta pick one and just lock in on one. We're at 1364. Can we see the dip and rip? It has a lot of range, so I'll have to be patient. 13 seconds. 3, 2. Can we see that dip? What? Bro. I should have made like 40 cents. Anyhow, still watching. 1540. I gotta see that back later. Oh, freaking heck. Not good. Well, I'm gonna get blazed there for 1200 or 1K, something close. Alright, that was a fair trade. That dip was massive though. Low right there. 1375. Brother. See, it's not even a bad loss if we could have had the winning trade that we should have had. So at least offset it a little bit. Okay, switching over to ATPC. Low. 64. I'm going to pull it up on the YouTube screen in a sec. It definitely has potential. Okay. It's not ready yet. For that explosion over 3. But I think we can work with this one. Take the couple cents. Or, I guess, cent. Half a cent. Jeez. High 88. I gotta give these dips a little bit more time. We're not lingering. If we linger, it's not a bad thing because I can get back in, but it seems like we're kind of one and up. So holding it longer for the bigger move will make more sense. Literally more sense. $76, a little higher entry. Waiting. Can we get a little better? Waiting, waiting, waiting. The higher fills are okay for the quick cut, but if I can get the entries that I like, I definitely can see for the longer trades. High of day at 91, a bit of a double top. So resistance up at 90, potentially. What's it gonna be? Can we retest? Can we push through? There's a third, fourth time right there. Not quite. Waiting. What was the pre-market high on this one? Okay.
OBLG.
A bit of a false breakout there. Mm, 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 mm. Not a great trade there. Probably could have stopped out sooner. Do we need 50s? I'm gonna try again. Probably could have stopped out sooner in that trade. Got to be a little bit more decisive. If not, you get caught in between giving it more time and or stopping out for the re-average, and then you're in the depths. Okay. Can it go over the highest now, though, is the question. The new 5 minute candle is 2 minutes out. I think it should be a possibility. Is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Can we see something? Still needs a sec. TNON was such a nice stock, man. That just a little disappointing to not be nicely green on that one, but lovely move. I had the entry I needed. I just needed to hold it longer. Opted for the quick 20-cent bounce. It ended up being like an 80-cent trade into a halt up. Okay, okay, okay. All right, all right. Can we continue though? Oh, come on. Retested the lows. Come on, KB. K of the B. Take us to the moon. Nope, 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 nope. It might be early. Waiting. There's a lot. It's kind of so mixed on the tape here. Damn, I should have made sense on all those, but that was going on. Maybe a little quicker to sell, perhaps. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about this rule. I just kind of don't care. So we're gonna see how it goes. The Pastor is gonna be the first one to test it out again. Well, if my account gets banned, then we know not to trade it, right? But I'm not worried about that. The Pastor has other accounts. 6 other accounts to be exact. 258. Looking for the 5-minute setup. All right, KB. All right, all right. What are we talking about? Will the Pastor's account get banned? Is the question after this live stream. The last time it took a few days for them to restrict my account. We'll see what happens this time. I'm gonna try for the add back. Unless it's failing, tight stop, tight stop. Yeah, it might be failing here. Well, I mean, from 85 back to 62. It's hard to say, but maybe it is. The 5 minute setup, we will expect this pullback, but not this much. Okay, maybe moving on. Well, at least that brings us somewhat back to flat after missing the beautiful TNON. Took like an 80-cent dip, and that dipped another 80 cents on me. When I watch this back, I have to check my fills as well. Hopefully, I wasn't like obliterated in spreads or anything like that. Yeah, this is done. Moving on. OBLG. There's a bunch of them that was mentioned. Let's see. What was the other one? E from yesterday. What's called out? EGIO. Let's take a look at that quickly. EGIO. XXII. VMAR. TNON. OBLG. TNON is having a hard time. Bro, there's only one way I could. I don't even like. I wouldn't even say that, but like for me to panic, I need to be caught into like a halt, and there's like an offering coming, and I need to be in with size. But even then, it's like you already know what's gonna happen. So, but it's business as usual, man. Even being down 1,200 on that stock, like it was so close. Like the difference of that being green, the opposite. It's literally me holding longer, and I made like 50 cents on the resumption. I don't know what happened. It's like a scratch trade or something. But you know, the recap yesterday is this thing where we kind of keep falling back into the same problems. And yesterday I'm talking about just not being frustrated. I have to not get frustrated in these situations. And yesterday it cost me not being able to get back into that dip. That if I didn't take the time to complain, I would have been in. But it's hard though, man, because it seems like for me, I'll do this for 2 weeks and then 2 week in one day, and then it's like I get frustrated again. It's not easy, but you gotta do what you gotta do, man. ATPC low day, EGIO. It's moving up, but I'm not sure if people are watching at it. The volume is a little lighter. But all the other watch list stocks are struggling, even the cheaper stock XXII. VMAR, no good. TNON, OBLG. Maybe ATPC can maybe recover from high of day, but I also don't want to fall victim of thinking that one of the stocks must and will go. That means nothing. So honestly, this is the first area here throughout the day where I'm recognizing resistance, as in like nothing is moving. So, well, I'm not going to shut it down, but it's time to take a break in this weight and then maybe see something else. IMRX. Oh, this one's been getting called out. I haven't looked at it. Okay, I've been slacking there. Uh, I guess I wasn't looking at scans either. So, okay, highs 58. I'm gonna take this dip with a tight stop. I gotta check the 5 minute chart. IMRX. I think I think it's close to bottoming, but let's see. Waiting. Or maybe it needs more time. I think that should be the bottom, but let's see. I guess there's only one way to find out. Is to be long with a tight stop. Yeah, I saw the call out. I don't know why, like it kind of went over my head. Like I even saw people saying it earlier. I'm gonna take 45. We'll see how far it goes. It was a high pullback, so like a high of day pullback straight into the 5 minute pullback. Early. And try again. Tight stops. I'm trying to see if I can work a couple cents at a time, but maybe it might not be worth it. Low 41. Highs 46. Gotta be careful here. This could have been an early sell. Hmm. It's like a bit of a churn here. 37.50. And there's red printing. What's it gonna be? Oh, come on. There was a bid there, but it's gonna get evaporated. 45,000. View up. You gotta be careful with backside. I don't know if this, I don't think this is backside, but gotta be careful nevertheless. All right. Time 58, 48. So there's a minute and 12 seconds to the new 5 minute candle. Hmm. Okay. Watching and waiting. There's 30 seconds to the new 5 minute candle. What I have to be careful of is a flush out. I think the stock is still bullish, but I still have to be careful. Uh, this is a little aggressive, but let's see if this does go. Trying for the 1 minute candle to make the new high right there. It's it's a late add, so I'm kind of quicker to take the gains off, being that my cost basis is kind of high. Are we seeing a retest of the lows because it's pulling back early? A little tricky here, but checking, watching, seeing. Okay, never mind. I shouldn't have sold that. Although, okay, again, I gotta not micromanage to that tight, that too much tightness right there. Like I'm too tight in that trade. All right, it's kind of struggling though, right? Just it's not failing here yet, but it's like lingering. It's definitely lingering here, and the volume isn't decisive. But again, gotta give it more room. What I have to do is to not let the red on the tape get me out before my stop in the trade. And my stop was a little tighter there, but still, it didn't hit my stop. I thought it was going to because of how much solid selling was coming in, and it didn't. Right, so I should still be in holding here. 32. So if there's a scalp entry, we'll see. But high of the count. High, let's see. We got to get over like 45 and then 50 again. Is this the beginning of it? 42, not quite. There should be scalp opportunities if it starts to open up. Big level here. It needs to push through. I'm going to ease off if it doesn't get going. Okay, one more attempt. Can we go? 47. There's a lot of, like, this stock is a little thicker, so there's a lot of sellers. 55 again. Come on, KB. Or is it stalling out? $58 high of day. We might see a pullback first, possible. This is early. Taking 38. Great fill. Can we bounce back is the question. Fair pullback. Very fair. Very fair. I didn't know how big it was going to be. Actively taking it down. Very fair. Do not go to the depths. Okay, maybe too aggressive there. A little too much conviction. 33. Okay, that's too much. It took like 8,000 shares there. Fair trade. It's failing. There's no reason we should be pulling back below like high 30s. Maybe the ad was early. I maybe should have waited for more green. Fair trade though. Okay, 8 TPC. Son of a gun. $400 loss. My account is gonna get sent into oblivion after this stock. Ah, Charles Schwab, man, it's such a lame platform. They shouldn't even show us these stocks. Well, we will see how it goes. ATPC back on the move. 5 days at 90. Oh, 5 days 95. This is a nice breakout over VWAP. Bro, by the time. All right, let's do it. Let's see what it does. Let's see what it does. ATPC. IMRX, man. KB nowhere to be found. Sleeping on the dip. The bulls sleeping and sleeping sound. Okay, all right. Is this it? Is this it? Oh, I should have took my couple cents. Well, I'll take my 2 cents. It definitely seems like it can go over 3. The halt up is a 333. It does have a tendency of moving very fast. So maybe taking the couple cents could be good. But I do think that that bigger trade is coming. Maybe 310, 315 if it's really good. Damn, I got filled in the moon. Son of a gun. 150K big bid. Talk to me nicely. Oh, mother lover. Did that cancel? Oh, that sucks. And I did have the chance to take the 4 or 5 cents. Thought we could have seen 80. Come on. $400 loss. Saying that one too many times today. IMRX. Oh, that looked pretty decent too to get up to $3. See, what we would want is the equal and opposite reaction, right? EGIO. EGIO. What's going on here? Instead of down to 50, can we get 305, 310 and that big green, big green candle kind of move that we know could happen? If the bid wasn't there, I would have took the 5 cents, but that bid gave me, the confidence there to think we could do something. And I had a great fill at 70, literally right on top of the buyer. Not good, not good. Count summary. What is it? What the hell? Which one is it? Why is it not showing anything? Account summary, account summary. Oh, I guess my account is probably already frozen. I don't know. IMRX, round 2. Playing with fire, for sure. Ah, man, I'm a madman. IMRX. I gotta try to get back into a rhythm here as well. Are we seeing floating orders? Maybe it's time to shut it down. It seems like with this platform, if it's not one thing, it's the next. 10,000 years to get a fill. Come on. What am I living in in Asia? I'm thinking if I should shut it down. EGIO. Smokes. I don't know how it's moving. How's the daily chart as well? There's a small spread. Well, the daily chart is nowhere in sight of yesterday's high, so maybe I leave that alone for now. Because it does look a little tricky. IMRX definitely may be the stock to watch here, I think. Flushes. STS. I wonder how's this gonna play out. I don't want to get caught sleeping here because if it if the volume really comes in, it might be very sudden. Oh, my shear size is kind of low. Mm, don't love that entry. Yeah, EGIO. I don't like it, man. I don't like that one. I think I'm gonna stay away from EGIO for now. Volume not as high as I would like. 34. KB, are the Bulls still alive, or am I wasting my time here and should be shutting it down? And what's it gonna be? Well, I'm grateful it didn't just teleport to this level, because then I would have took $700 loss. I'm gonna shut it down and I'll be back. Right now I'm red, maybe what, 300, 400 bucks, 360. I think we were green at one point, but we kind of. And then this ATPC, man. Okay, switching over to ATPC again. Nothingness. 85. It might need to pull back first. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Pastor, brother. I was supposed to sell half right there. Oh, smokes. 75. Sometimes I want to slap myself upside the head. 86 for the highs of the last move here. High of date 95. We're still seeing floating orders to a degree here. Holy smokes. I try to mute the mic in these situations, but couldn't take my hand off the buy button just in case. Being impatient. Gotta wait. Gotta always remember the Warren Buffett quote. Uh, Funny. These lazy fills, man. The highs are at 87. It's not ready yet. False breakout on the one. Is it gonna fail miserably? I think I need to take a break. Time 10:26. Okay, there's my log. Reset. This stock has a very good setup if it's able to get over the highs. Good bounce. Good bounce. Turned out to be a good bounce. I know, like, I'm getting a little analysis paralysis here. Is this good? It seems like it should be good. It should be good. It should be good. It's a lot of selling though. Oh, I should have held that. Wow. Can we keep going? Take me to the moon. 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 No moon. It might still happen. It's losing steam from that volume push, that volume spike. Over 80, we better see something. If once this gets over 80, come on. Come on, do not disappoint. And it's trying. Trying to go to the depths. Can we get quicker, more decisive push here? Okay. Oh, come on, man. 77 again? False breakout. A little disappointed there, but part of the deal. Scratch day so far, decent recovery. Waiting for momentum. What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? What is it gonna be? Up or down? Big move up or big move down? And we go to the moon of 330. Only time will tell. I'm gonna be back in a couple of minutes. By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, be sure to hit that thumbs up. If you're a new viewer, consider subscribing to the channel. Consider subscribing to the channel. Fast Store is going to be back in a flash. 54 dip. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna do a full rotation here quickly.
MOVB.
Gotta be ready. Stay ready. Stay ready. This thing, I don't know, man. I really think maybe time to shut it. I'm gonna give it like 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. If not, I'm out of 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes. See if ATPC is ready to go. How's the 5-minute chart looking? Okay, EGIO might be better to look at here. EGIO gaining more volume to my liking. This could be a little early. I'm gonna wait. And there's a spread there too. A little risky. Oh my gosh. Is WHLR that good? How's the tape? Volume. Volume is light. Uh-oh. We'll have to be out of that unscathed. Brother. Oh my gosh. Well, $100 lost there. Trying a WHLR dip, no good. Yeah, these stocks will keep dipping, I tell you. I gotta keep it tight. Gotta keep it tight. Gotta keep it tight. Gotta keep it tight. Maybe I should have just kept trading ATPC too. It seems like it's still kind of giving those bounce opportunities. Falling asleep here. Forehead, keep it classy, brother. Can't believe I allowed myself to not capitalize, man. Not TNON. Sweet move. And this stock also thought we could have seen more of a bounce, but sometimes it is what it is. I am curious to see the resumption trade after this live stream is done. That's the first thing I'll be watching. I thought I made like 50 cents. I made nothing. Hopefully this gets halted up. Come on. Lock in. Oh my gosh. 72. I don't know. WHLR is a little. I don't know, man. It's hard to trust it. There's definitely opportunity, that's for sure. But the risk, the second time I'm looking at it where it does this like big drop out of nowhere. Sitting down is not good for me right now, man. I gotta stand up. His back, it's making this back injury, which has been healing nicely. When I sit down, it's like discomfort in the lower spine. I best stand up again. This IMRX, let's see. IMRX. We get a review up. WHLR. Maybe if it dips again. Okay. There's a big bid. There's a big ask as well. This is a funny stock. WHLR is a funny one. I gotta get off this chair. 610. I am RX. Could be interesting in the next 5 minutes. Oh, it's not. Okay. I'll be back later. I'm gonna shut it down. I don't know if I don't know. This WHLR, like I'm saying, is just not quite the stock. There's opportunity for sure, but I don't know if it's quite the stock. I am RX. I'm more interested in if it gets over this VWAP level, but if it rejects here, I'm gonna take the walk, keep it tight, and then come back later when there's something else that's better. Then it's 11 a.m. IMRX, talk to us nicely with a beautiful VWAP breakout. WHLR dip at 94. Fair fill for me overall, just out of there a little soon. I was expecting an immediate move back over the level. It was gradual, and I knew that there was a chance it could pull back lower, so wasn't looking to hold that trade super long. IMRX still having trouble. This thing could go, but not worth it, man. I don't know. Like, can we see consistent, steady volume here? Store going to shut it down. Red $500. A little disappointing that we didn't really continue on the uptrend, but all part of the deal. Is this shares to short? Okay. Scratch trade. Alright, I'm out of here. Stay safe, stay green. Pastor signing out. Monday again. Yeah, Monday again. Monday again. That's gonna do it. Enjoy the weekend. Do not obsess over trading, but take the weekend to relax, recover, study up on Sunday, and be ready for Monday morning. We took two bigger losses, like $400 or $500 losses, after we got ourselves basically back to green, so that wasn't good. And yeah, but I think even the areas where we took the losses, I think the trades were fair. We did use aggressive sizing, looking for the continued move on pullbacks, but pretty decent stuff. PLCE daily chart looks good, but the volume just not quite there. So I'm gonna take the walk and be back later. Stay safe, stay green. Hit that thumbs up, and I'll catch you guys next